If you think you've heard everything about Yu Menglong's mysterious death, think again. Because what's just been uncovered will make you question everything you thought you knew about his final days. In the next few minutes, we're diving into a shocking investigation led by a US-based hacker who claims to have accessed confidential Chinese servers, exposing secret files, deleted videos, and encrypted messages, all allegedly connected to Yu Menglong's sudden and tragic end. Stick around, because what you're about to hear isn't just another celebrity rumor, it's a mind-blowing network of lies, fear, and digital cover-ups that could shake the entire entertainment industry to its core. It all started with a single anonymous post on a deep web forum known only to cybersecurity insiders. The username was Spectre Zero, an American hacker with a history of uncovering government secrets and corrupt entertainment deals. At first, no one believed him when he claimed he had unlocked the final truth about a beloved Chinese actor's death. But when he dropped a single encrypted photo showing Yu Menglong inside what looked like a dimly lit, government-owned facility, eyes swollen, surrounded by men in suits, the internet went into total chaos. The image metadata, verified by experts, dated back to just 2 days before the actor was officially pronounced dead. According to Spectre Zero's leaked files, Yu Menglong's death wasn't accidental. It wasn't a quiet passing in his Beijing apartment as media reports claimed. Instead, it was the result of something much darker, something connected to hidden contracts, government-level interference, and a secret that Yu himself was trying to bring to light before he was silenced forever. But let's rewind. Before his death, Yu Menglong had been acting strangely. Friends reported that he'd started using a burner phone. He often stayed up late at his home studio, editing videos no one ever saw. Days before his death, he sent cryptic messages to 2 people, a music producer and a foreign journalist, saying only, "If anything happens to me, check the folder named Phoenix." When police searched his apartment, that folder was missing. No laptop. No phone. No external drive. Everything gone. Now here's where the hacker's revelation takes a chilling turn. Spectre Zero claims he found a digital footprint of that missing Phoenix folder deep inside a restricted server tied to China's state digital surveillance network. Inside it, there were documents about illegal celebrity contracts, hidden income transactions, and something even more shocking, a list of names, all connected to a secret project you allegedly stumbled upon while shooting a drama overseas. That project? A covert entertainment data collection operation where celebrity likenesses were being digitally replicated and sold for illegal virtual promotions and secret political campaigns. Yu Menglong, known for his intelligence and curiosity, had unknowingly walked into the middle of it. And once he realized his face and voice had been used without his permission in foreign virtual ads, he wanted out. He wanted to expose it. According to the hacker's leaked chat logs, Yu had secretly reached out to multiple digital security consultants in late 2023. He believed his devices were being tracked. In one chilling message, he wrote, "They think I don't know. But I've seen the videos they're making with my voice. I just need proof." That proof, Spectre Zero says, was exactly what got him killed. The hacker released a heavily blurred video, allegedly from Yu's confiscated hard drive. In it, you can hear Yu speaking in a low, tense voice, "They want me to sign again. To keep quiet. But I won't. Not this time." Moments later, the video cuts off, replaced by the reflection of a man entering the room. The internet froze. Who was that man? Was this really Yu's voice? Or was it all fabricated by the hacker? To find out, several independent analysts from cybersecurity forums cross-referenced the file's encryption pattern with known government-level algorithms. Their verdict: the video was real. Then came the next blow. Spectre Zero published a screenshot of an internal memo, stamped confidential, referencing a containment protocol involving a celebrity figure referred to as Subject YM17. The document, dated the exact week of Yu's death, detailed a controlled isolation meant to neutralize ongoing digital leaks. What's more terrifying is that the file carried an official signature belonging to a now-suspended cultural affairs officer. When journalists tried to reach this official for comment, his whereabouts were unknown. Fans all over social media exploded with outrage. Hashtags like #JusticeForYuMenglong and #ThePhoenix Files started trending within hours. Thousands began reanalyzing his old interviews, looking for hidden clues. In one particular clip, Yu pauses mid-laugh and says, "Someday, people will understand why I smile even when I'm scared." That line, once brushed off as poetic, suddenly sounded like a veiled cry for help. Meanwhile, Spectre Zero disappeared. His accounts wiped clean, his IP untraceable. But not before leaving one final message: the truth was buried with him, but not for long. Weeks later, new information surfaced. A cloud backup belonging to Yu's assistant was reportedly accessed by the hacker before vanishing. Inside was an audio file labeled "Do Not Play." In that recording, Yu sounded distressed. "They've taken everything. My passport, my phone. I just wanted to make art. But they turned it into control. If you're hearing this, don't trust anyone." The hacker's claims that Yu was under surveillance now seemed chillingly believable. And yet, the mainstream media stayed silent. Major Chinese outlets issued identical statements, insisting Yu's death was a medical emergency. But no hospital report was ever released. The nurse who allegedly handled his case vanished. The building's CCTV system? Under maintenance that very night. The hacker's revelations started connecting these dots, suggesting Yu's medical emergency was staged to cover something catastrophic, possibly a forced overdose or induced heart failure to simulate natural death. What makes this even scarier is the trail the hacker left behind. Hidden among the files was a strange document titled Echo Protocol. It described an ongoing project designed to digitally clone high-profile individuals for synthetic performances and AI-generated endorsements. Yu Menglong's name appeared in the test database. He wasn't just fighting for his rights as an actor, he was fighting to stop an entire underground system that used advanced AI to manipulate celebrity influence and public opinion. When he refused to comply, he became a threat. And in the eyes of those controlling this operation, threats must be silenced. As the story spread globally, international media outlets began picking up fragments of the leaked data. Cybersecurity experts confirmed that some of the hackers' access routes traced back to government infrastructure, meaning whoever had control of those files had immense power and reach. Then, a former studio executive who had once worked with Yu came forward anonymously, saying he was too curious. Too honest. He asked questions that no one dared to ask. And when he found the answers, they made sure he couldn't speak anymore. The words echoed through online spaces, giving rise to countless theories. Was Yu Menglong targeted because he was about to expose digital corruption? Was this part of a larger conspiracy involving the entertainment industry and surveillance technology? Or was Spectre Zero manipulating global attention with half-truths to ignite panic? No one knows for sure. But one thing is undeniable: since the leaks began, several major entertainment companies have suddenly shut down their virtual modeling divisions. Certain deepfake projects have gone offline. Some insiders believe they're erasing evidence before more hackers dig deeper. And now, whispers suggest that Spectre Zero isn't working alone. There are rumors of a group, codenamed the Phoenix Network, continuing his mission to release every hidden file connected to Yu Menglong. Their latest message reads, "He didn't die in vain. The truth will rise again." What if Yu's Phoenix folder wasn't just a digital backup, but a coded plan for exposing an entire system of control? What if his death was the spark that would eventually bring everything down? Every day, more strange details emerge. Fans claim to hear distorted voices resembling Yu's in online deepfake filters. A mysterious YouTube account uploaded a short clip showing an unlisted memorial event that seems to have taken place months before his reported death. Could Yu have known exactly what was coming? Was his final act an attempt to make sure anyone would find his truth? The hacker's files may just be the beginning. Because if even a fraction of these leaks are real, it means Yu Menglong's legacy isn't just that of an actor, but of a whistleblower who tried to stand up against an invisible digital empire. Now, the world waits. The files, the footage, the voices, they all tell a story too intricate to be coincidence. Somewhere out there, the rest of the Phoenix files might still exist, locked inside encrypted servers or hidden on the deep web, waiting for the next brave soul to find them. So as fans, viewers, and truth seekers, we're left with one haunting question: what really happened to Yu Menglong? Was his death just another tragedy of fame or the silencing of a man who knew too much? If you thought part 1 was shocking, this next part will leave you speechless. Because just when everyone believed the leaks had ended, the US hacker Spectre Zero returned. This time, he didn't just bring more proof. He brought something no one expected, a hidden video allegedly recorded just hours before Yu Menglong's death, a video that could change everything. The clip surfaced late at night on a dark web channel that only a handful of people had access to. It was only 12 seconds long, grainy, and half-muted, but it showed Yu Menglong sitting in what looked like a white, clinical room. His face was pale, eyes red, and his breathing sounded shallow. On the screen behind him was a timestamp, 1:43 a.m., June 17, the night before his reported passing. Then Yu spoke, just 4 words. They said it's done. The screen flickered. The video ended. Within minutes, the file was wiped from the server. But screenshots had already spread, and by morning, the entire world was talking about it. What did "it's done" mean? Who were they? And what exactly had been done? Spectre Zero followed up with a chilling explanation in a coded message sent to a tech journalist in Los Angeles. The hacker wrote. Yu's final message wasn't random. He had already seen the plan unfold. What he said that night was confirmation, not confession. He attached one more document, a confidential digital report listing surveillance codes, time logs, and internal conversations between unknown officials. One line stood out. Containment complete. Phoenix disabled. Subject YM neutralized. Fans immediately connected Phoenix to the mysterious folder Yu had mentioned before his death. Could disabled mean that the files were destroyed, or worse, that Yu himself was silenced because of them? As news spread, a former insider from one of Yu's production teams came forward anonymously. She claimed Yu had been terrified in the days leading up to his death. He told me something wasn't right, she whispered in the interview, her voice trembling. He kept saying someone was following him. He stopped taking the elevator in his building, he only used the stairs. According to her, Yu received an unmarked package 2 days before his death, a USB drive with a single file titled "Do Not Run." She said he stared at it for hours, then looked at her and said, "If I open this, everything changes." No one knows what was on that drive, but it was never found during the police investigation. Meanwhile, Spectre Zero dropped yet another bombshell, this time, a transcript of an encrypted chat allegedly between Yu Menglong and a government-linked media official. The messages read like something straight out of a spy movie. You used my image without consent. Unknown, you signed the agreement. That wasn't me. That was generated. You're using a digital copy. Unknown, then stay silent, and we'll keep you alive. Experts later confirmed that the language structure in the messages matched Yu's known writing style, short, polite, yet firm. But the part that shook everyone most was the final line. Truth doesn't die even if I do. That one sentence flooded social media with emotion. Fans began to see him not as a victim, but as a hero, someone who dared to stand up against a system built on silence and manipulation. Then came the discovery that nobody could explain. A user in Japan posted a short 5-second audio clip to a fan forum, claiming it came from Yu's deleted phone backup. In the background, there's muffled static, but you can clearly hear a faint voice say, "Don't let them erase me." Digital forensics experts later confirmed the waveform matched Yu Menglong's voiceprint from verified interviews. The authenticity was chilling. The hacker's message suddenly made sense, Yu knew. He knew he was being digitally copied, his likeness used illegally, his silence bought through fear. But before he could expose the truth, he vanished. In a twist no one saw coming, Spectre Zero revealed another layer: he wasn't working alone. He claimed that Yu had been in contact with 2 Western journalists months before his death. Both had been investigating a secret entertainment program that collected celebrity facial data for research and promotion purposes. Those journalists have since gone silent, one's email server deleted, the other's social media account scrubbed clean. Coincidence? Or part of the same digital purge that wiped out Yu's evidence? A week later, something unbelievable happened. At exactly midnight, Yu Menglong's official Weibo account suddenly reactivated after being dormant for over a year. There were no new posts, no photos, just a single emoji: fire, the phoenix flame. Within 20 minutes, the account was deactivated again. But that single symbol reignited the theory that someone, maybe Spectre Zero, or maybe Yu himself, had left behind a failsafe trigger, designed to alert the world when the truth was close to surfacing. Fans began combing through his old interviews and live broadcasts, convinced he had hidden coded messages. In one interview, when asked about his favorite animal, he replied with a knowing smile: the phoenix. It burns, but it always rises. The hacker's files suggest that there's still one final encrypted folder left unreleased, codenamed Echo. It's rumored to contain the real reason behind Yu's death, along with the names of those responsible. But Spectre Zero vanished before he could release it. Some say he was caught. Others believe he's waiting for the right moment. Until that happens, the mystery deepens. Every clue points to a truth that someone desperately wants to hide, and the world is still searching for answers. Because what if Yu Menglong didn't just uncover corruption? What if he accidentally stumbled into something global, something involving digital identity theft, AI manipulation, and international black markets that trade in human likenesses? Could it be that his Phoenix folder wasn't just evidence, but a blueprint for freedom from digital control? As fans and truth-seekers continue piecing together these fragments, one thing is clear: Yu Menglong's story is far from over. The hacker's revelations have transformed his death into a worldwide mystery that questions how much of what we see online is real. Was Yu warning us about the dangers of digital cloning? Was he silenced before he could save others from the same fate? Or could he still be alive somewhere, hidden by those who wanted to keep him quiet? The deeper we go, the more terrifying it gets. Every new piece of evidence opens another door, and behind each door, there's another secret waiting to explode. So, what do you think really happened to Yu Menglong? Do you believe the hacker's story? Was Yu Menglong silenced because he was about to reveal something massive? Or could this all be a massive cover-up that the world isn't ready to face? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you think. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next explosive update about the Yu Menglong investigation. The truth is closer than ever, and when it breaks, you'll want to be here to see it first. Because remember, the phoenix always rises from the ashes.